Parisi. I'm the PTO president, and I'll introduce the rest of the board in just a moment. I think it's first week done, right? Virtual learning, and it's been a week, at least for my family. But I did want to say that I am so thankful and grateful for our Northside community this week, because I've seen teachers being so patient and kind with students, and students extending their teachers the same compassion and understanding as we all work through this new virtual school model. I saw neighbors on Zoom calls introducing themselves to teachers because they were facilitating the learning of their children and their neighbors. I saw my daughters teaching my dad, so their grandfather, how to Zoom and use Seesaw so that he can help them with their school. I saw a teacher giving a virtual tour of her classroom to everyone, and when a little boy raised his hand and just wished out loud that he could be in the classroom, I heard her voice crack as she was explaining to everyone that we all wanted to be together, and we will be when it's safe for everyone to be back at school. So I know, just to level set this meeting being virtual, we all want to be back to the way life was before COVID, and I believe everyone is doing their best, their very best given the situation. I know that sometimes it feels like our best isn't enough, and for me, I am sure that my kids have ate an entire year's worth of goldfish in a single week, and I'm not sure where the Oreos are. But we're going to try, and we're going to get better. And I know that we will, that the students are going to, thrive. We're going to iron out some of the technical challenges, and the teachers are also kind of just going to hit their stride. So I would say too, as we start, if we were in the school and having this meeting, we would see posters lining the hall, reminding their children to have that growth mindset. And the growth mindset thrives on a challenge and sees opportunity when we fall short. And it's a heartening springboard for growth, learning, and stretching our abilities when we're faced with this type of situation. So I will say there will definitely be technical glitches in this meeting itself. You can see my video keeps freezing. But we're all in this together, and we're all doing the best that we can with the circumstances. So with that, I'm going to talk through what we're hoping to cover over the next hour. The slide is going to change. Thank you. So I'm going to provide just an overview of the parent-teacher organization. Mr. Nguyen, we're so thankful and grateful to have you here to give us the 2021 State of Northside. And then thank you, Mrs. Eberhardt. We're just thrilled that she's here, our school psychologist, to provide tips to support our students. And then at the end, we're going to have a Q&A session. I'm asking that you please enter your questions in the chat. If you have a question that's more of a one-on-one question about your particular family situation, I may ask that you hold those, and we can provide email addresses for the board, for Mr. Nguyen and Mrs. Eberhardt, for you to follow up on a one-to-one. But otherwise, enter general questions into the chat, and we'll try to get to as many as we can. Those that we aren't able to reach within our given time, we'll follow up with a Q&A document afterwards. So I think with that, I will provide a little overview of the parent-teacher organization. So this is our mission, the Northside Parent-Teacher Organization. The families and staff of Northside Elementary work hand in hand to create a healthy and safe learning community for all students. We will use innovative methods to provide amazing educational opportunities for our children. So we're a volunteer-led, nonprofit, tax-exempt organization, try saying that 3 times fast, that enriches student experiences and outcomes. And we do this a number of different ways throughout the year. Some examples include funding all the field trips for our students and our chaperones, including busing, planning, staffing, and running special events such as book fairs, breakfast with buddies, our run, walk, move, and those types of events, all based because of volunteers, really great volunteers within our Northside community. We promote healthy eating and exercise habits with Farm to School. We have a dolphin dash when we're back in the classrooms. At lunchtime, children are able to run around the track and earn charms for their activity. And then we also have our fun run or run, walk, move, which we're hoping to hold this spring. We also provide a sunshine fund for our school social worker to provide families in need. On average, we spend around $55 per child to provide these enhanced experiences and services to the school. I will say this year is we need creative minds, innovative thoughts on how we can encourage this community. So we want to continue to foster togetherness, even though we can't physically be together. So we're looking at ways to create that community through virtual events such as the PTO meeting, but also if there's anyone that has a passion for setting up virtual games for children, we would love you and your experiences within the PTO. So I'm going to get into a little more detail about how you can get involved, but first I just want to introduce everyone. I mentioned my name is Justina Parisi. I'm the president of the PTO for this year. Debbie, are you able to unmute and just kind of give everyone a hello so they can put a face with the name? I put you on the spot. Can't hear you. Okay. Our treasurers.
Okay, that should be better
there
now.
You are.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Debbie Fisher. I am I have one Northside alum who just started with Cromery this year, and I have one second grader at Northside, Reed, in mid-sense class. And I am, and also now that I'm president-elect, so that means for those who are newer to Northside, especially our kindergarten parents, if we have any on the call, I am shadowing Justina this year under her president role, pinch hitting on the board as there's support and help needed. And then I will be assuming the president position in the 2021-2022 school year. So looking forward to that. And I also have served the board in the past. I served as secretary for 2 years, a couple years ago, 2 years ago. So anyway, I'm very excited to be a part of this really unique year. And I'm going to pass it over to our treasurers. Montana, do you want to start?
Sure. Thanks, Debbie. Hi, everyone. This is Montana. This year, we have 2 treasurers, so I was able to convince Kyle to take up the co-treasurer position with me. Yay! And I have one Northside, and he's in first grade. So last year was kindergarten Northside. We were pretty excited. We were looking forward to, at least we made it to Halloween, the Harvest Moon night. I think that's a very positive thing. But yeah, any questions on getting reimbursement or regarding the budget for each committee, feel free to contact me and Kyle. We're here to help. Thank you. And Kyle.
Hi, my name is Kyle Flower. I'm the other co-treasurer with Montana. My daughter is also in first grade. Her name's Kate. She's in a Zinneman's class. And then I have a son, Jack, who will be in kindergarten at Northside next year. And so we're just excited to be serving on the board this year. And if you have any financial questions on how you can help out, where money goes, or how and where you can donate money, let us know. And we're happy to help provide whatever information we can. And then good luck to everybody at the start of this very unusual school year.
Great. And then Candy, would you mind introducing yourself real quick? Candy is our secretary, but also graciously chairs our Spirit Wear Committee.
Hi, yeah, I'm Candy Petronic, and I have 2 Northsiders this year. Eleanor is in 3rd grade, Gavin's a kindergartner, and yeah, we're doing Spirit Wear again this year, So hopefully pretty soon we'll have another sale for everyone's.
Great, thank you. So some ways that you can get involved, I mentioned we're looking for volunteers, so you can volunteer at our website, northsidepto.com, or you can email us at the board at Northside PTO if you're interested in helping out with events in the spring, we're hoping, ongoing services and committee chairs. And the help that we're really looking for at the moment, the urgent need is for a games committee chair. I mentioned if you have a passion for setting up virtual activities for kids. We would love that excitement and creativity within Northside, so we would appreciate any help with that. We're also looking for a yearbook chair. So we don't have anyone for our yearbook. Now, again, this is going to be another creativity opportunity, I would say. We don't necessarily have photos of our kids right now because we aren't able to have a photographer, but there's a huge opportunity for us to capture selfies or screenshots and just encourage parents to capture the moments that we have. This is a very unique time and that's something that they will look back on. So if you have a passion for scrapbooking or putting photos together, we would love your help as we think through how a yearbook could come to life. And then the final volunteer in need that we kind of urgently need is a social media chair. Somebody to help us with our Facebook and our Twitter. So if you are able to help us out with that, we would love to hear from you. Other ways to get involved, you can contribute. We have that direct donation through Dolphin Dollars. In the Northside notice that you found the meeting invite, there is some information on how you can contribute Dolphin Dollars. When we're back in schools, we're hoping to continue with our Read On book donations. So Read On is a program that kids can earn free books based on the number of minutes that they're reading. And then in the spring, when we have our Run Walk Move, there's an opportunity to donate for the number of laps that our children run, just to encourage activity and, again, that sense of community. So ways you can find out more. Coming soon. Our Northside Spirit Wear, Candy mentioned, and then our virtual book fair is November 11th through 17th. Those are tentative dates, but the book fair is just a really great way for us to get reading materials into kids' hands. So we're hoping to host that virtually in the month of November. So ways to find out more, I mentioned our website, northsidepto.com, our Facebook page, Northside Elementary Middleton. We are posting stuff up there. And our next meeting will be Tuesday, November 10th from 6:30 to 7:30. So again, just a brief overview of the Northside PTO.